So an ice cream truck just passed by. I wasn't gonna try to film the ice cream truck guy, but anyway, today is April 4th, 2025. It's been 12 years since I lost a good friend of mine. He was 10 years old. I was 11 when he died. It was April 4th, 2013. His name was Avery Duclos. Passed away today, 12 years ago today. He's still in my thoughts. That's how impacting this kid was. He was a good kid. Had what would have been I think he would have had quite a long life ahead of him, but things happen. So he was accidentally hit by a truck, or I think it was a pickup truck, riding his bike or something like that. Sorry, but my hair is a mess. I just woke up a couple hours ago. It's 2:30, but we all stayed up hella late last night till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, because it was my niece's birthday yesterday. My cousins stayed one of my cousins stayed the night. No, it's not those cousins. It's another cousin that, good cousin that I do talk quite fondly of. And, yeah, we all hung out. He left long before I woke up, which surprised me. I totally forgot he wanted to leave early. But yeah, today, April 4th, still strikes me as a day of just not shock, not, just still kind of grief a little bit, I guess, because, I was 11 years old. I never had a friend who'd passed away before. I mean, I've had a few over the last 12 years. I've had a few people pass away that I was pretty close to. Friends, school, not work. I've never actually had anybody that I worked with pass away yet, either while I was working or someone I was very fond of. There was a gym member who I was pretty close to. He was a police officer. I think his name was Brian or something. And he's been gone since September of 2022, I think. 2022. I left in 2023 in January, so it was 2022 in September when he died. But this kid's name was Avery Duclos. It was 12 years ago. And if I'm still thinking about him, that's how good of an impact this kid had. This kid will forever be remembered fondly. He used to love Ben 10. He used to love soccer. Those are what I remember him for, was soccer, Ben 10. We played baseball together. And I remember when I said goodbye to him, that last day, I got sick. I had a bloody nose. I got sick. It was a few days before spring break. It was spring break around this week in 2013, and I think it was a Thursday. I think April 4th was a Thursday, and I didn't hear about it until the Friday or the Saturday after, which was the 5th or the 6th. But I remember my mom called me, and I never really got into detail about how I heard about it. I was just doing my own thing, and we had this little white home phone. It was a old pickup phone with a dial and all that stuff. Not like the home phones we got, where it's got like a little screen and you could dial it, and scroll back to recent messages. This is an old school phone where you had to pick it up, and it had the little twirly wire and all that stuff. And that was our home phone. And my mom told me that she heard from, I don't know, my mom heard from another friend of mine who I'm still somewhat friends with, but I haven't talked to in years. His mom told my mom that he was hit by a truck and he passed away. And I didn't believe it. I was like, I didn't say it like this, but I was basically saying that's bullshit. But I wasn't saying it like that because I was only 11 years old. But I was just like, no, he's not. No, they got the wrong kid. What are you talking about? Wrong kid. He's fine. He's alive. I'll see him on Monday. No. I didn't see him on Monday. I was asking friends, is it true? We'll see him, right? No. That morning, when we went back to school on Monday, my teacher and I think the principal came in, and they were talking about Avery, the things he loved. Again, I remember him fondly for him loving soccer, Ben 10. I think he liked some kind of cards, Pokemon cards. I could be wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. I think he liked Pokemon too. I don't really remember, but yeah, a little blonde kid, very happy-go-lucky kid. We played baseball again, and yeah, he was 10 years old. 10-year-old boy. You never would have expected something like that to just smack you out of nowhere, close to the end of the year. And I thought about him for a long time. When I entered his school. I was like, man, wow. We started middle school, and the topic of, man, Avery could have been with us at that time, but this world is just too chaotic and crazy for anybody. So, things were just meant to happen the way they were. Life goes on, but it doesn't hurt to remember, to talk about it, to bring it back. Which is why I talk about it every year, because he was a good kid. And, he should be remembered for it. He should be remembered for it. I think he was August 11th. No. Was he born? He was born sometime in August of 2002. Or 2002, I think. August of 2002. I could be wrong. His obituary would probably say it. Avery Duclos. He was on a news article. I remember that. Reading a news article. I didn't go to his funeral. I wish I did, but I didn't. And yeah, 12 years. It's crazy. But I'm mainly just gonna get cleaning up this morning. I'm I don't know, gonna get prepared today, gonna try to spark. Beautiful day outside. It's very, very sunny out. It's starting to get to that beautiful weather out for the spring and the summertime to really kick in, especially with the trees, and all that stuff. But I need to clean up. I might get a car wash today. I'll come back on that. And yeah, I just need to get cleaning up. I need to hang these shirts up, make my room smell nice, take out whatever I don't need. Excuse me. And just, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I like to shout out the dead friends of mine in the past from Katana. October 5th. This one guy named Joe, I think he died in December. Joe Rep died in December. I made a video about it a couple years ago, back in 2023 when it hit the 10-year anniversary. I just talked about, to those that have come and gone in our lives, so. But anyways, I need to get in the shower too, because I woke up late, but I want to get things clean, bathroom cleaned, all that stuff done before I go and do that. So yeah, till next time. So next video, and have a good weekend if I don't make any more videos. Bye for now.